afternoon, everyone. I am Bolwatfiola Untola, a junior digital marketing executive here at Futuresoft, and you're all welcome to Launch and Learn. So Launch and Learn is a bi-weekly program where each staff get to train people on topics relating to our industry. If today is your first time of joining us, you are welcome. So Peter Faruna, our junior key account manager, will be facilitating today's session on the topic, the significance of AI in digital marketing. Kindly mute your mic as we continue with the session, and if you have questions to ask as the session goes on, kindly drop them in the chat and they'll be addressed by Peter after his presentation. Thank you for your cooperation, and over to you, Peter.
Okay, thank you, Bolwatife. Once again, my name is Peter Faruna. I'm Junior Key Account Manager here at Futuresoft, and welcome to another episode of Launch and Learn. And today we'll be speaking about the significance of AI in digital marketing. So we'll start off with the outline, which is an overview of artificial intelligence, the gap in today's marketing channels, AI and digital marketing trends, best practices with AI solutions, marketing tools using AI, artificial intelligence, key benefits of AI marketing tools. So we'll start off with a quote that says, you have to have a dependency on AI to turn the data into insights at the speed it needs to turn, so you can make decisions and activate in near real time. It's just a simple code that states that when you need to do things faster, AI is your go-to. And this is from digital marketing expert, Keck McDonald. So heading on to the overview of artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the study and creation of computer systems that can carry out tasks that would typically require human intelligence, such as speech recognition, decision-making, and language translation. That is to say, the development of artificial intelligence is to achieve decision-making, to achieve what humans can do in the long run. So the term artificial intelligence is used to describe as is described as the machines that mimic and display human cognitive skills that are associated with the human mind, such as learning and problem solving, like I just said. So this definition, though, has been rejected by major AI researchers who now describe AI in terms of rationality and acting rationality, which does not limit how intelligence can be articulated. That is to say, it's evolving. So we cannot basically say, okay, this is where it's going to stop or how it's going to be. Over time, artificial intelligence is going to evolve in the near future. So AI and digital marketing plus digital marketing. So what are some of the AI tools that we use now? So for like web search engines, we have Google, Bing, and some others that we have out there. For recommendation systems, we have like that some of the platforms like YouTube, you have where you have you're watching something and a suggestion comes up, which is recommendations. Amazon, same thing for e-commerce. Netflix for people that actually see movies. Probably you've seen a movie that's in the genre of action and you get to see other movies in that genre. Understanding human speech, such as Siri and Alexa. Siri for the iPhone, Alexa for the Android phones, where you can actually call out a command and it gives you what you want. Self-driving cars, we have the Tesla, although we don't really have much of that in Africa. We don't have it in Africa yet, or I won't say we don't have much of that. We've not gotten used to it yet. It's not here yet. So those cars that use commands, self-driving cars, you can actually control us. You come and make me here, there, go here. Then automated decision making and computing at the highest level, strategic game systems. If you've played games like Scrabble, the AM for Scrabble that you play against the computer, the chess and the Go, you know, they have levels of which the computer actually plays with you. And most times, if you tend to play like with chess, if you decide to play on an expert level, you see that the AI used to develop the platforms actually are very intelligent, and they always make sure that they actually have commands that are going to surpass your own ideas. in most cases, except you are exceptionally very good. So as machines become increasingly capable, tasks considered to require intelligence are often removed from the definition of AI. Like I said earlier, it's evolving. So, which is known as the AI effect. So the AI effect is things are evolving, computers are getting smarter, things are we're going deeper and deeper into the knowledge of these AI tools. Now, for instance, optical character recognition is frequently excluded from the things considered to be AI, having become a routine technology. So, some companies, when you want to get access to some doors, blah, blah, and the likes of that, you need to have actually have properly face recognition, optical recognition to actually get access. And that is where the definition now is not more considered to be AI because now frequent and it's now become a regular technology. So still on this, so AI can streamline and optimize marketing campaigns in the world of digital marketing. It can also reduce the possibility of human error, which we can also see from when it comes to probably maybe writing, when you're writing copies and the likes of that. AI tools can actually help you in reducing those errors. While much of the digital marketing sector still relies on human creativity, AI software may be able to construct a report using only data. So there are so many tools now, like the likes of even Facebook gives you like analytics that is specific and tells you, okay, this is what to do, this is the recommendations I'm going to make for you, and all that. So in that light, in digital marketing, AI leverages machine learning. So most of the things that we do concerning digital marketing actually use machine learning. So AI leverages machine learning capabilities to enhance and support campaigns as well as other marketing initiatives. It can assist businesses in driving more personalized based on factors such as weather, leveraging conversational marketing, and personal interactions, creating better ad copy, or making better media placement predictions, and it can also help marketers make the most of their budget so they can spend when their money has the most impact. Would go into that as time goes. So the next is on the outline, we'll be heading to that, touching it is the gap in today's marketing channels. So what are the gap in today's marketing channels? I'll start off with lack of customer-centric approach. Now, so being customer-oriented should be the goal of every business. Yet, many of these companies actually are just focused on their return on investments, on their products, and as a result of customer personalization, as a result, some of these customer personalizations remains vague, and companies often decide to deal with it later. And if you are considering actually dealing with issues that relate to your customers later, it's actually a huge gap in your marketing patterns. It's actually not healthy for the business because by the time you're actually saying, okay, we'll get back to these people later, because you feel like you've gotten what you wanted on your own end, so why should I really bother myself? I can actually attend to them later. It creates a gap, which leads to losing customers and losing clients. So in today's world, customers know how much they deserve and don't like being treated as piggybanks. Without a customer-centric approach, businesses miss on creating a loyal customer base and gaining a competitive edge over rivals. So that's just like what I said. So you are busy saying, I'll attend to you later. Meanwhile, customer B, company B is actually putting their business at top of their mind. Like, I really need to actually get this thing solved because it's going to affect the way my business is being seen. So, right. So that's why this is one of the things that those are the gaps. Some of the gaps we have in today's marketing channels, and this can be solved with probably AI tools being in place that will help you solve these issues if you actually implement them. So the second one will be problems with big data. So this is mostly concerned with e-commerce businesses. but they know how essential it is for them to collect data and in regards to successful marketing campaigns, right? So collecting customer data also improves the customer experience and should therefore increase revenue. So, because when you have this data, you know how and where to go, how and what to do about the data. And unfortunately, businesses are often faced with big data analytic challenges. This makes them miss out on important information that can help further and manage behavioral marketing. So, for example, you have a manpower of probably maybe have a manpower of 10 to 50 people in your company, and then you start, you believe that, okay, probably we cannot have more than 500 engagements with our businesses, and probably you believe the 10 to 50 people that you have in your company can actually help you handle that. Then when you get to the point of, then this becomes a problem when you get to the point of probably maybe you do a successful marketing campaign and you're all over the place, and then you see you have like up to 6,000 or 7,000 incoming requests and the likes of that. Then there's a problem because the manpower you have is not enough for you to actually handle those incoming engagements, and it's actually a problem for you. So in the words of American consultant and author Geoffrey Moore, without big data, companies are blind and deaf, wandering out onto the web like a deer on the freeway. So it's basically saying that if you don't have this data at hand, you don't have the proper tools to manage it, you are lost, you're confused, you don't know where to turn when you want to handle these issues. So the next will be content creation blocks. So the fact remains that there's no digital marketing without content, obviously. Content is crucial for improving brand awareness, boosting rankings, and generating interest. So content that most commonly used in digital marketing includes, like we know, blog posts, articles, social updates, tweets, videos, presentations, and ebooks. Still, in this in this space, some businesses still don't know what content that benefits them the most. So, and they also struggle with analyzing target audiences' reactions to what they share, and may try to cover it all in one go instead of trying to remain focused on what is best. So, this is we'll get into this as well later as time goes on. But then this is also part of not using the proper tools, because in as much as you can be very creative, you can create things, you can create ideas, but there's always a block because you might not be inspired at some certain point to have the particular content that will actually drive this traffic, and then that's why you actually need assistance in this field. So the next is paid ads, not the only way. So paid ads are not the only way. So some e-commerce businesses still believe that since they already have a platform, people will always visit the platform because they sell this. And they usually do via paid ads, and they believe that that's the only way to attract customers, and that's the best way to attract customers. But then, what are you pushing out to attract these customers? So, however, businesses should always think of new ways to optimize ads if they want to be successful. So, another aspect to consider is a landing page, a proper landing page for best marketing results. And the landing page must actually be friendly on all platforms, on all devices, I mean. So in this slide, many businesses actually still use their homepage as the landing page, but then it's not always best. It's not the best solution, because sometimes you actually want your landing page might actually include having to have a data collection spot, which might be good for you on the long run, because you can actually take data and use it later on. You can do all that interesting things on your landing page that doesn't necessarily have to be your own page. You can come to your homepage, and your homepage might have like 10, 11, 12 products, and I really cannot, start navigating. Not every customer has the patience, right? So it's very important to actually take note of all this, that, okay, what can we do to actually make it easier for this said customers to actually patronize and be interested in what it is that we are pushing out. So it's not just about pushing out paid ads and all that. It's very important for you to actually consider, look at the perspective of look at the perspective of the customer that is actually visiting your page. So now we're going to discuss the AI and digital marketing trends, the current trends, which I believe on the long run is still going to still going to evolve. So for the first, we have automated customer segmentation, this is vital for targeting marketing, and AI will be able to do it faster and more accurately than ever before. Automating the customer segmentation actually spares you a lot of time. Instead of you sitting down to actually going around and around to check who did the school like that and how everything goes. There are AI tools that can allow you personalize this content and cater to the interest of specific target audiences. So different AI software solutions can segment your audience based on various criteria, such as for this, we have demographic behaviors, we have demographic, we have geographic, we have, I think right now we even have psychographic behavior segmentation, sorry, not behaviors. So in that light, you can see that using automated customer segmentation can actually ensure that you have an effective methodology to measure your profitability, because when you segment it properly, you can actually know where to push your products. To help you capture trends in customer activity regarding usage and spend. Also, this is very effective because you can automatically identify clusters where there's an issue, probably maybe probably where a certain data goes to the wrong place. You can actually quickly identify it. It also supports like a multi-level decision-making strata. Like you want to follow a pattern that says, okay, we can actually show this person this and this and this because they're interested in this and this and this at the same time. So on different levels of being interested in different products that you push out can also help with that as well. So for predictive analysis, so AI will be able to analyze customer data and behavior to predict future trends and needs. So you can adjust your marketing strategy accordingly. AI uses algorithms and internal and external data to provide you with actionable insights about your customer behavior and how it will change in the future. I'm going to use a quick example of Facebook for that. So Meta Business Suite, actually. So for Meta Business Suite, if you have been on Meta Business for the past, probably let me say the past 8 or 9 months, now they have predictive, like when you want to post, they'll tell you this is the best time for you to post, right? It might not be friendly to you because you might feel like, oh, it's not part of my business hour. It might be Facebook and Meta Business Suite might tell you the best time to post this is 8 or 9 p.m. And you're like, but business is closed by 5 p.m. and my posts are scheduled to go out by 5 p.m. in the evening. But then it's telling you this because that is when your followers are most active and you can actually choose to follow it. And in the few times that I have used it to that extent, I see that the engagement is actually more than when you decide to post on your own, meaning that the AI tool has actually studied everything on with your followers and how they behave. Probably maybe that's when most people actually say, oh, I just got home, let me open my social media and all that. And that's what predictive analysis means. And it's wider than that. Anyways, I'm just giving an example. It's wider than that, but I'm just giving an example of what predictive analysis is. And analyzing when it's best for any product you're pushing out to actually go out. Intelligent chatbots. So artificial intelligence powered chatbots will be able to communicate with customers more naturally and give them the information they require. So in this, you don't have to actually script interactions between customers and chatbot, because this actually uses the machine learning like to a full potential, right? So it's like it takes and the natural language processing to create natural conversations with users. So it takes it studies each sentence that's being sent to them and it breaks it down in a way that they understand it best and gives the response accordingly. So AI chatbots learn from previous interactions and improve the answers each time. So for the likes of this, we have a lot of platforms that use this now. There are even some loan platforms that use this. There's one I know of. There's a platform called Kia. So when you go on the platform, you speak to the chatbot like when you want to take a loan from them. It speaks to you like you actually have the conversation, which automatically is already interesting because it feels like these people actually right there at that time talking to me, not knowing that it's actually an AI tool that's actually responding to you. So it studies whatever response it gives, how much you want to take, you write it, what's your age, maybe you write your you write the number. It tells you, even if you write it in words or in digits, it will still actually read it. That's how intelligent they are. And it also applies for even currently using it on Jumia as well, where you can see that the chatbots are actually responding to you in a very it's not really that theirs is not really elaborate, but it's still very okay. But because it can evolve over time, because the next time you might come there, you might actually know, might actually pick up your data where you what was said before and use it accordingly. So chatbots will be more and more important as customers want quick answers to your questions. And conversational marketing is exploding. The last session of the launch, and I spoke about conversational marketing and the effect of chatbots in that. You can visit that video if you need to learn more about it. So for personalized recommendations, AI will be able to identify individual preferences and make recommendations for products and services that are more likely to be of interest. So I would like to use YouTube as an example for this. For example, you actually watch a lot of comedy skits on your YouTube page, and each time on your YouTube, the first thing you search is for example, I'm using I want to use Nigerian comedy. Yeah, you always search for probably Mr. Funny, Sabinus, and the likes of that. When the platform says that this is like your most searched things, your most searched item, anytime you visit YouTube, even if you're trying to search for something else, once you come on the landing page, because look, YouTube has a landing page where once you open your YouTube, you get to see a list of videos before you actually search. And in some cases, you now get to start seeing those videos videos are related to what you've been searching for before. So in the process, AI product recommendation tools analyze search internet and online browsing behavior. When customers get more personalized recommendations, they are more likely to purchase. And this can also apply to e-commerce websites. So I visit a platform that sells different things, and I'm always looking to search for a TV. And so sometimes, most of the times when I visit as well, I'll get to see more of that product and see the type that I will actually want to buy, because that's what I search for most. So automated content creation. So based on customer data and behavior, AI can help you create targeted, personalized content for your marketing campaigns. At the moment, AI can create mostly written content, but perhaps in the future, it will help with audio and video content as well. Definitely, that is going to happen. But at the stage we are now, it's mostly written. So the AI content marketing tools that we have now can help improve your search engine rankings, which means that it's going to help you with keywords. in whatever text you're writing. It's going to help you put you at the top because it helps you rewrite and probably give you a better insight to what it is you're writing. It can help you create an entire blog post. This I know for copy.ai. Copy.ai does this. Copysmith also does this. You can actually get full AI, social media posts, email newsletters. There's paper type, and like which can even suggest subject of newsletters that they believe that okay, from the study of from the data that you have and what people read the most, can actually do that for you. Now, also imitate a human writing style. Definitely, it rephrases in a brilliant way. Generate unique content. It can aid your content strategy. All this can actually help you with content because that's what they're programmed to do. Real-time optimization. So as your customer base grows and shifts, it's important to have a marketing campaign that can change with them. So with AI, you can analyze customer behavior and feedback in real time and adjust accordingly. So I would use what platform do I use on this? So I can also let me use Facebook for this as well. So you can actually analyze when you run, probably maybe when you're running the campaign and you notice that people are connecting with this content more. You see that it tells you that this content has more engagement. Do this, create this type of content, or do this next, or it gives various types of suggestions, right? So this can also be you can also notice this on Google Analytics, and you see that what people actually, it shows you people's the behavior of the visitors on your website. Like for the website, it shows you different behaviors on the website. So this way, you always have the most up-to-date data analysis about your customers, and you can tailor your marketing to their needs. So it taps into their behavior and helps you accordingly to say, okay, this is what you should do next. Those kind of tools, the kind of AI tools that you can use, the AI tools that can help you with this. So enhance measurements and reporting. It can help you, like we're speaking when I was speaking about the gap in marketing channels, lack of proper reporting and likes of that. So it can provide you with detailed insights into your marketing campaigns, including which elements are most effective and need to be improved. So it will help you, instead of you spend a whole lot of time on trying to measure and report, you can do this with, you can A/B test with AI. You can even A/B test with AI and make sure that this is what is done right, and this is not what is this is good for the brand, this is not good for the brand. So today, the amount of data on each customer is so vast that you don't stand a chance without AI. So also with AI powered marketing analytic tools, you can connect different metrics and avoid data silos. So this is, like I said, instead of you trying to put it together yourself or try to say, okay, let me do this myself and all that, AI would actually pick every data. Nothing is missing, nothing is lost. To help you pick data to even a large drop, even if you have just 2 engagements on a particular content, or 2 engagements on a particular product or anything that it is, it will actually fish it out and say, okay, this is what is working and this is not what is working. Probably maybe you need to do this better. So it enhances the measurement and reporting. So statistics. According to Domo.com, internet users generate 2.5 quintillion bytes of data each day. So in this kind of space where you have such data and you believe like, oh, I have a brand already, I can just quickly just push it out. Your your content or your product might be reaching the wrong people who are not even interested in it. So AI, what AI does is it helps data mining, predictive modeling, and uses machine learning to satisfy marketers by helping them identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, trends, market needs, and analyze users and target audiences. That's very effective. Effective and efficient data processing will classify customer needs, increase return on investment, customer satisfaction, and drive growth. So artificial intelligence takes as input data coming from websites, sales, analytic reports, social media insights, and process them into optimized, accurate, and highly predictive results. That's like I was saying earlier, for predictive analysis. So it creates everything together and try to make it sensible and try to predict what's going to happen in the future based on what is happening right now. So what are the best practices in AI solutions? So some of the best practices would be AI for better personalization. Businesses that keep track of latest trends know that AI can be used to improve personalizations as soon as the customer lands on the page. Not all users are the same, and with AI, brands can do the following. So you can display your personalized content across devices, offer a product or service based on location, geographic pattern, provide recommendations based on previous searches and keywords. That it's more like cookies, but not exactly. Change website content based on the visitor. So this this kind of AI tools can actually help with adjusting the kind of landing pages or the likes that a particular visitor would have. Use AI for sentiment analysis. So this is just basically to say, you notice that this so user does this a lot. So user, like what I explained for YouTube, like it picking out your most searches and all that. So that's that. Powerful tools for big data analysis. So in a case where you have, like I said earlier, you have 10 to 50 staffs, and you believe that on a daily basis you don't have more than 500 engagements. On a day where you have like 6,000, 7,000 engagements, this can actually help you with collecting, analyzing, and filtering valid customer information. With AI data collection and analysis, with AI, data collection and analysis can be more straightforward, and you don't need to go back and forth. For example, the right AI tool can determine what kinds of products are purchased the most, what pages are viewed the most, and AI can track the entire customer journey and offer the right solution to improve sales. For example, Google Analytics. With Google Analytics, marketers can view customer behavior on websites. So it's just when I was speaking about the marketing gaps, this is when the strength not to actually the problem of not being able to handle this data. So these tools actually help you create everything and actually assist you in pushing out content the best way possible. Online AI platforms for content creation. So AI can solve the two most common issues with content, which is speeding up content creation and analyzing customer reaction to the content. So this means that instead of, you might actually have like a whole lot of things to do, and accordingly from your human power, if you believe like, oh, I can take like 5 days to do this, but with AI tools, it can actually help you with content creation. If you have a copy that you're not really impressed with, you have AI tools that can actually assist you with it. When it comes to content creation, there are multiple AI tools available online to help marketers come up with branded images for social media posts, headlines for articles, or even write a blog post or create promotional videos. On the other hand, AI-powered software can make can help marketers analyze more than just demographics. You can monitor customer behavior, social media engagement, like the reaction to content, right? And some examples include Spark Social, content, link influence, Radically, and they have so many of them that assist with this. The next would be AI can simplify online promotions. So at the moment, Facebook and many other platforms provide AI tools to help marketers manage their ads with ease. That means your ads won't go to waste. So on one hand, marketers have access to all kinds of information that makes an ad optimization easier. On the other hand, Facebook uses AI to deliver those ads right to the target audience. So in some cases, you can actually even using Facebook as an example, you can actually create a target audience, choose the customer behavior and the likes of that, and you push out the content. And sometimes Facebook might even give you feedback like your ads are not being optimized properly. And so let us do this and let us do that. Optimize automatically. And what Facebook does with that is once you allow automatic optimization, it gives you the best suggestions for the ads that are running. And you can see that if you notice, you can see that if you've done that, it will actually deliver to more people, meaning that probably maybe your target audience or the keywords that you chose were not really as good as you thought they were. Additionally, landing page plays a vital role besides the ads. So you can have a great ad, you can have the proper, you can have the right analytic, the proper demography and all that. But then, if your landing page is not user-friendly, it's going to be an issue. So AI can help with two crucial components of a remarkable landing page: personalization and design. So can help you study this is what is most friendly, and this is what people will like the most. Right. So AI for email optimization. Since email marketing is crucial for online business, AI can improve how emails are created. What's more, AI can be used to send quality emails and increase revenue while being cost effective. At the moment, AI powered tools can write email subject lines, send personalized emails, improve email campaigns, optimize email send times, organize email lists, automate newsletters. MailChimp can do some of this. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with MailChimp, can do some of this. There's a platform called Peppertype, Outreach, Drift. All these platforms can actually help with this. They have all this. They have these tools they can use. This optimization can increase the opening and click-through rates and lead to more sales. Additionally, AI chatbots can be used in messaging apps, complement email campaigns, and deliver ultimate personalized experience. They can all help with this and all that. So now we'll be moving to the marketing tools using artificial intelligence. So I'll just do a quick touch point on each. So for AI influencer marketing, we have platforms like Tagger, Upfluence, and IMAI. They are AI-driven influencer marketing platforms that allow us to find the right influencers for the brand, track their performance, and measure the return on investment. That's how powerful these platforms are. The key ingredients in this is that they are powerful AI influencer discovery tool that is able to search and gather data on the most niche influencers on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the likes of that. So it picks out. So it's more like it takes out. It shows their engagement level, their engagement rates, the percentage of all these things, and makes you compare and say, okay, this is which is best for me. So, for example, a car manufacturer who wants to discover automobile influencers only interested in sports cars sports cars will be able to find niche potential brand ambassadors using AI without having to manually search for them on social media. So this is stress-free. It's saving you time, it's saving you money, because we all know that time is money, right? So once you are saving yourself time, you can actually do other things. This ability to zone in on the talent that most corresponds to brands targeted demographic helps increase influencer conversions and maximize campaign return on investment. So I don't want to run a campaign where I'm not getting any return. So what's the point of the campaign? I don't want to run a campaign where I want you to sign up for something and I'm expecting to have like at least 100 signups and you're getting 10 signups. It's not reasonable. But then when you have this AI-driven influencer marketing, it helps. Next thing, so before we go to the next, so there's a quote that supports what AI-driven influencer marketing is, which is AI provides an opportunity for brands to find and target most niche influencers within their industry. AI's ability to quickly discover influencers allows IMA to have one of the most robust databases. So this is from the CEO of Abra and Elba. And this speaking about supporting the platform called IMAI. So the next is AI-driven content, AI-driven content creation, sorry. So for this, we have like Quillbot, Grammarly, and Copy.ai. They're all powerful writing assistants that can help create better content. I for one, I use Quillbot. I also use Copy.ai sometimes. They are very effective. They save you a lot of time. They use natural language processing to analyze text and offer suggestions on how to improve a piece of writing. So I can come up with something. I can come up with something that I feel like it's not really. You're not really impressed. Sometimes you might feel like you yourself, what you wrote is not really impressive, and you need maybe another set of eyes. So instead of going out looking for other people to help assist you with this, you can use these platforms, which is actually very fast. So they can suggest alternative words, phrases, suggest synonyms, or even provide grammar tips, right? That's effective. So these tools have a number of features that can help include a style guide, a plagiarism checker. Quillbot has that. A readability score. Quillbot also has that. The AI can offer guidance on rewarding articles or sentences and making them more intriguing. So with this, I would support it with another code that says, utilizing AI to assist with content creation allows us to improve marketability and personalization of our website and social media content. For instance, AI allows us to increase the appeal of a landing page or a blog post by making suggestions on words or expressions that may sound too monotone and boring, which is what I just said, gives you better suggestions. And some of these times when you actually use those tools, you don't look at it like, why did I think of this, right? Because these AI tools they've been programmed to actually assist and rephrase and do better things for you, because it's more like using the whole dictionary, right? So AI-driven social media management. So for this, we have platforms like Buffer, Hootsuite, Meta Business Suite, and Meet Edgar. And they're all AI-powered social media management tools that can help automate social media posting. But not only that, some create content buckets based on topics, keywords, or even hashtags. So they also schedule posts in advance, which ensures that the content is posted at the best time for engagement. This is what I said about Meta Business Suite earlier on, about scheduling ahead and knowing what is best, what time is best, and the likes of that. So the next will be, so the quote that will follow that is, staying on top of trends provides brands with an opportunity to create meaningful content for their audience. By utilizing an AI to gather the most recent industry relevant data, we can optimize our social media strategy to better connect with our audience. So we are creating better content, better everything with these tools. So you definitely know that because some of these tools can also help you study the audience or your platforms. it will actually connect better with them because this is what works best for them. AI-driven lead generation. So there are platforms like Lead IQ, Zoom Info, Sales OS, Lead 411. They are all lead generation tools that help find and qualify leads in a faster way. They use a number of different data sources to find leads, including social media, job boards, and business directories. Once a lead is found, platforms use the NLP, this natural language processing, to analyze the online presence and score of the lead based on their likelihood of being interested in the product or services. Right? I can say some of these platforms use it, and what's it called? Amazon AWS Personalize actually does this, which also helps you automate, and they can also help you to set up automatic lead nurturing campaigns so that you can continue to engage with the leads if they're not ready to buy at the moment. So you see the lead and see that probably they've been searching, or they saved it, or they saved the product, or the favorite it, and probably that means they're coming back. So over time, you can actually do campaigns that actually make them see all these things the more, so that when they want to purchase in the future, they actually remember where they went to earlier on. So the quote that supports this is: using an AI to automate business development efforts provides an opportunity to further strengthen the quality of relationships between brands and customers. It provides an opportunity to focus more on the human aspect of those relationships by saving time on the manual and sometimes very cumbersome client discovery process. So this is from Verena Carrick, she's a marketing content creator, marketing content manager. Sorry. So it helps you strengthen the relationships and builds relationship between yourself and the brand and the customers. So the next will be AI-driven social engine search engine optimization. I'm so sorry. AI-driven search engine optimization. Most points are AI-powered search engine optimization tool that helps improve website rankings and searches. So this tool just uses a number of different data sources to analyze the website and offer suggestions on how to improve a brand's SEO. So it assists in finding the most efficient keywords to target, provides suggestions for improving the website's title, meta tags, the meta description, and track rankings over time. So it's a back-to-back, like it helps you. Oh, this is what is going wrong on the website. This is what we should do. It makes constant suggestion. It has a number of other features that can help improve a brand's SEO, including link building tool, a site audit tool, and a competitive analysis tool. So it means when you activate this tool, it constantly assists and tells you what to do and what's best to work for your website. Therefore, AI-driven photo editing. So we already have a lot of platforms where we go for, like the likes of Photoshop. You know, when you want to edit your photos and the likes of that, you have to go edit yourself. Like, but with these platforms like Lumina and AI and Airbrush, sorry. Lumina, this platform also have desktop and mobile version, and they use AI to simplify photo editing and make it accessible for beginners or photographers looking to edit at scale. So, for example, you have a photographer, you have 100 pictures to edit, and you have to submit it under 48 hours. And you know it's going to take a lot of time for you to actually go on Lightroom, platforms like Lightroom or Photoshop to edit. These tools actually help you do it at a very quick speed, at a very fast speed actually. They offer the ability to create Photoshop-like images with just a few clicks, but automatically reading the image and identifying various aspects of it, including the background, face features, clothing, and more. So, for example, you have spots on your face, probably the background is not good enough, you want to edit. This platform actually helps with that. So that's for that's for the solutions. So the key benefits of AI marketing tools. One, it improves work efficiency and effectiveness. So what is the so like I said, time is of the essence. So and they help with time and effective because it gives you the best result at a short period of time. They provide more personalized experience to your customers, which increases customer satisfaction, which is knowing what your customer wants, following a particular target audience and saying, okay, this is what they want based on demographics. It assists you in saving money, manual work versus software. So saving you money is also saving you time because you might have a team of people and you have to get something done in 40 in 5 days, and then AI tools can assist you in creating solving them quickly as fast as possible, which saves you time and essentially money. Save time for sales teams and marketing teams. I also just spoke about that now. It boosts your visibility in search engines, which is for like AI-driven search optimization tools. It enhances your customer engagement because you already know the type of customers or that want a particular product or that like a particular post. You know that when you push something out, it's definitely going to get you the result that you need. It improves the quality of the content marketing. So you, like I said, like for the likes of Quillbots, Copy.ai, the likes of that, it helps you create better content. And ultimately, it can also help with content strategy sometimes. Improves your reporting and analytics. So based on the fact that you don't have to do everything manually, AI tools, a lot of AI tools that can help you with your analytics and predict what's best for your brand. It keeps you informed of everything that's happening around your brand. So that's the trend. There's some tools that suggest what's best, what's working best for your brand at the moment, and the tools actually assist you in doing that. So with that, I'll close up with a code that states it is a lot easier to leverage these tools than you think. It's taking your data and developing ways to automatically analyze that data faster and turning that into human decisions. So you pick these platforms pick this data and they turn into the predictions. What are the predictions of the future? This is what this target audience likes. This is what this demographic likes and the likes of that. And so with that, come to the end of today's launch and learn. If there are any questions, I would be happy to take them. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Peter. That was a wonderful presentation. I've learned a lot from this presentation, and during the process, I could relate with some of the examples that you gave, especially the tools we use for the content creation tools. I really love those tools, and they are some of the tools you even mentioned. I use them, and it has been helpful in my deliverables on my project. So I don't know if anyone has questions or comments that would like to ask Peter or something you'd like to tell Peter about this presentation. You can please unmute your mic and talk. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon, David.
Okay. Not really question. So I just want to say I think I found the session really insightful. So thank you very much for taking our time to do this, Peter. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And in the absence of questions, we can now bring this session to an end. And please note that this video will be available on our YouTube channel. And if you have questions while watching the video, you can drop them in the comment section. We will gladly respond to your questions. Join us next 2 weeks for another session on Launch and Learn. Do have a lovely day. Bye, everyone.